Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled that you're joining me today for the Quantum Leap Your Income 3 Keys to Supercharge Sales, Cash Flow, and Marketing. And this masterclass, this training really has the potential to change how you think about growth in your business and to transform how you approach this with power and also quickly. So I am just seeing your jobs dwindle. Okay, message from Paulette. So I just want to acknowledge you for being here. And as I said to Paulette, I'll read your message in just a second. I know your time is immensely valuable and it's the one thing that you can't get back. So the fact that you're here not only signals that you're committed to your growth, which is wonderful, and to creating breakthroughs in your business, and to achieving the success that you're capable of and taking those steps. And I promise I'm not going to waste your time because I'm excited to share some of the most potent processes I know in order to create quantum leaps. Now, Paulette, time for you to get involved. Let me ask you all something. How many of you feel like you're right on the verge of a breakthrough, but it's just not happening yet? If that's you, drop a yes in the chat. Or maybe you feel like you're doing everything right and you follow the strategies, you've shown up consistently, but you're still not seeing the level of growth or success that you know you're meant for. How does that sound? Does that sound familiar? If that sounds familiar, drop a yes in the chat, which I'm trying to keep an eye out down here. I'm also keeping an eye out for the people in the waiting room, so bear with me. So if that resonates with you, drop a yes in the chat. Yes, thank you, Paulette. So I'm so excited to bring this training because something bigger called you here. It's not by accident. I believe you have an inner knowing, you're meant for more, and especially at this time of massive transformation and uncertainty. And, I think everyone here who's doing transformational work, my passion to support these people and support women who are doing so because we are all here for the same reason. We are change makers, and each of us is dedicated not just to improving our own lives, but to make a lasting impact on others. And that's why this is so important to me. It's so important to give people the tools to thrive and become prosperous, because when you succeed and when you thrive and prosper, your ripple effect transforms everyone around you. So we are here today to activate you, to clear out limitations, outdated patterns and blocks that are keeping you small. We're here to activate your true potential, align your energy, and really supercharge your impact so that you can create the business and the life that you're destined to lead. And as I said, this is really important to me because the world needs you to show up in your power, and so that we can all co-create the future that you and we all want to see. So I'm just going to share my screen as we dive into the training. Bear with me. Here we go. So welcome to Quantum Leap Your Income, 3 Keys to Supercharge Sales, Cash Flow, and Marketing. So today is not going to be just a normal 30-minute training with a pitch at the end. You are also going to learn some really powerful, truly transformational insights, strategies, and shifts that have helped countless entrepreneurs just like you double, triple, even 5 times their income while creating businesses that feel aligned and fulfilling. So here we have a few examples of my clients. Ivana 5 times her monthly income after breaking through unconscious barriers that were holding her back from expanding her business. Cassie saw her income jump from 2K to over 10K a month once she started enrolling clients in a year-long high-ticket offer. And Avril hit 7 figures by fully aligning with the bigger vision of her business. So by the end of this masterclass, you will have learned the 3 most common mistakes that prevent people from increasing their revenue and how to avoid them. You'll also learn the secret to making quantum leaps in income. This isn't just another strategy. It's about how to collapse time for rapid growth and how to really command those income leaps in a fraction of a time. And you're going to learn my proven three step system process to boost your revenue in the most expansive way without adding more hustle, giving you more time and energy to do what you love or to spend precious time with loved ones. And as I said, I'm really excited that you're here because you truly desire to experience the highest levels of freedom, impact, and to unlock the wealth and abundance you know is available to you. And by being here, you've already committed to your vision and purpose. But maybe you're asking yourself, what else do I need to do to make it happen? So you're in the right place if you've built a solid foundation for your business. You're achieving great results for your clients, and now it's time for you to level up. Now, maybe you've tried multiple strategies that have worked to a degree, or perhaps you're even implementing your next level strategy, whether that's raising your prices, perhaps creating a high ticket offer, expanding your offerings, or perhaps holding more clients, or leading a group program, or perhaps the next edge of your expansion is marketing. And you know you need to up level this and create structure to bring in more. Or perhaps it's about being more visible. The strategy that feels most aligned with you is to get on podcast summits, virtual and in person stages, and spread the word about your service, your message, and the transformation that you provide. So, Paula, I'm just saying you're an English Spanish interpreter. There's a private message, so I won't read it out. Brilliant. Okay, thank you for filling me in on that. Thanks for participating in the chat, Paulette. So this is the situation. You're either wanting to level up or you are trying to implement your next level strategy, and maybe you're feeling a little bit resistant. Perhaps you might be undercharging for your services. You know you offer value, but you're hesitating when it comes to asking more. And there's a little bit of discomfort that creeps in, maybe a fear of feeling pushy or greedy. You find yourself shrinking, maybe unable to fully step into your expertise and charge what you're worth. Or maybe you're sabotaging opportunities that could propel you forward. Perhaps you're struggling to retain clients. You attract them, but they don't stay long, and you can't seem to hold on to that momentum. Or you may even have noticed a revenue plateau. Despite all the new products, launches, and marketing efforts, it feels like you're working harder and harder, and developments in technology. So then there's sometimes the guilt or shame that creeps in when you do hit a milestone, and instead of celebrating your success, you question if you really deserve it. So maybe it's a fear of going to your next level. But when you've already created success, any of these things can feel confusing, frustrating, and really you thought things would feel easier by now. And I really get it. I've been through this myself. And you really want to move on from the hustle. You want to feel more in flow. So you're in the right place if what you're truly after is a way to supercharge your sales, cash flow, and marketing in a way that feels aligned and allows for your next level of growth without adding more hustle or overwhelm. So you desire to effortlessly attract those clients that are fully aligned with your energy and who are eager to work with you. No chasing, no convincing. You want clients, sales, and opportunities to feel effortless, as though the momentum is building gradually and consistently. And you want to step into your role as a confident leader, confidently showing up at your highest level, trusting in your strategy and executing it with conviction. No more second guessing. And you may want to have the confidence to show up in bigger, more visible ways. You want to feel ready to receive and hold and manage that increased income that comes with it. You have a vision for this next level income and you desire to feel fully prepared and receive it. So you're also in the right place if you understand mindset and energy work are the keys to unlocking greater success. Now you understand that an energy shift can affect all levels of your business, your sales, your marketing, your client attraction, but maybe the techniques you've used so far haven't gone deep enough, or they've given you a temporary win instead of lasting transformational shifts. And, you may well have done some mindset work. You might even have done some subconscious work, but none of it's been deep enough or created the results you're looking for. And perhaps you felt frustrated because you're aware of the missing piece but can't seem to really access it fully. And so you're not looking for another surface level mind hack. You want powerful techniques that create rapid, sustainable breakthroughs. You want to feel fully activated, aligned, and free to create the impact and success you know you're capable of, with nothing holding you back. And you're ready to finally activate that energy and make it happen. So, Paulette, I'm loving your comments in the chat. And I'm just going to keep going because this will be also available for the replay. So drop number 1 in the chat. I'd love to know where you're at. If you feel you're achieving great results, but you've got some of these resistances breaking through your current income level, drop a 1. Drop a 2 if you're ready to supercharge your sales and you want to just feel confident about executing your strategy at that level. The one's about sort of breaking through an income barrier, the other's about executing that strategy. And number 3, if you've tried mindset and energy work before, but it just hasn't gone deep enough, let me know which most applies to you. Because all of it's perfect today. Number 2, brilliant. All of it's perfect today, because we're going to cover all of it. It's just great for me to get a little look at what's coming in there. So what if, instead of constantly feeling like you're pushing against a wall, what if you could step into a new level of ease and flow in your business? What if every new client and opportunity felt effortless? What if creating offers or launches stopped feeling like a battle and started to feel magnetic? Or imagine having complete confidence in raising your prices, deeply embodying the value of your offer and the transformation, and that energy rippling out. And what if, instead of struggling with inconsistent revenue, you could step into financial flow where abundance feels natural? So my promise to you is, no matter where you are in your business journey or what your current income level is, by the end of this training, you'll have a renewed sense of possibility and actionable steps to help you make your breakthrough. Because I'm going to share the number 1 fastest system with scientifically backed processes to achieve the next big income leap and the impact and success you have in mind. And the best part, you can do this without endlessly adding more marketing and sales activities to your plate. So I hope that sounds good. That said, this is not for you. Oh, this is also for you if you're just feeling overwhelmed by all the strategies out there and you're curious to know how to create radical shifts in your business. Curiosity, perhaps. So that said, this is not for you if you don't have an established business and you aren't actively looking ways to level up and expand. It's also not for you if you are looking for a quick fix without the willingness to shift your mindset or energy, and you're not open to investing time and energy in your personal growth or willing to explore alternative approaches. And it's also not for you if you sit through a training and find it a bit off-putting when an opportunity to go deeper is offered, because try as I may, I'm going to find it hard to put everything I've learned in the last decade into 60 minutes. So I will be sharing how you can go deeper into the work we can do together at the end of this training. So in return, I do ask 2 things. I ask for you to keep an open mind to all the new information you're going to learn, and maybe take some notes so that you can really then implement and integrate what resonates. And that's where the real transformation happens. Now, just before we really dive into the content, I'd also just like to get a feel for you out there. I have a couple of bonuses on offer, which for those who stay to the end, I'll share how you can get hold of these juicy bonuses. But which of these would you prefer? Would you prefer a high ticket messaging masterclass? A high ticket messaging masterclass. So in this masterclass, you'll discover how to really create messaging that speaks directly to high value clients who are ready and willing to invest in your services. You'll learn how to communicate with clarity and confidence so that you're no longer underselling yourself. And the result is effortless sales, and clients who are excited to pay top dollar because they see the transformation you provide. So that's bonus number one. Bonus number two is a multi six-figure business strategy game plan. So this is a proven strategy to scale your business to six figures and beyond. And in this exclusive game plan, you'll gain access to, well, strategies used by $1 million business owners to scale quickly and sustainably, from making your offers to leveraging your systems for growth. And really help you get clarity on your next steps with a scalable structure. So that's bonus number two. Which would you prefer? Let me know in the chat. So, just a quick intro to myself so that you know where I'm coming from in terms of the relevance. Number two, multi six-figure business strategy game plan. Great. So, I'm Clodagh Meiklejohn. I'm a transformational coach, speaker, and best-selling author. And today I am blessed to be living my purpose, thriving as a coach, workshop leader, international leader, and international speaker. And really, I take a stand for women who I believe really are the change makers and the leaders we need in this crazy time of transformation and uncertainty, really to help them live to their full potential and create thriving business, sharing your unique gifts and essentially co-create the world we want to live in. I'm a human design projector. That's the energy type who's here to direct the flow of energy, the visionary who sees what others can't see, and really has an inherent ability to understand as well as optimize others' gifts and talents. I love travel. I've lived in different parts of Europe, France and Spain. I came back from Spain to UK just very recently, actually. And I'm a mum of one. So to track back, 10 years or so, when I left my award-winning TV job, I decided to boldly and radically change my life. And in that process, I felt called to empower others to do the same. And I certified as a coach and took a deep dive into how this world works, ancient wisdom, universal laws, as well as cutting edge quantum physics, human potential, and the latest neuroscience and neurocardiology, which are really challenging our outdated view of the world and our role in it, and what we really previously thought was possible. More importantly, what we are capable of. And I weave all of this, as well as a host of transformational modalities, including NLP, EFT, meditation, breathwork, timeline therapy, and more, into my coaching and teaching. But for years, I still felt I wasn't in full alignment. I had clients and I was hosting challenges and creating transformational programs, but my business wasn't flowing. I sensed there was a different way of doing things. So, can anyone relate to sensing that there's a shift that you can make to open you up to more? Drop a yes in the chat if that's you. Drop a yes in the chat. I really felt like there was something more and there was something I was missing. And it wasn't until I asked myself a powerful question that things really, I need to do that, sorry, that things really shifted. I began to understand, to focus, and I began to focus an energy, the most powerful source of leverage we all have, our energy. And I understood the power of true alignment. And really, I feel this has helped me hit a real expansion trajectory because I'm now a host of an online summit. The last one had over 20 extraordinary successful 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs, multi-billion dollar owners, as well as creators of movements and incredible communities. And I'm currently in collaboration with thought leaders such as the visionary founder of the Women Thrive community, Raymonda Jan. I'm actually speaking on her summit, and Elizabeth Ocean, creator of the recent Women's Spirit Festival, which I spoke at as well. And I've coached hundreds of new clients. I've got a typo in there. I'm a best-selling author and I'm writing another book, which is on the way. And as a certified business coach, I was recently invited to the prestigious Mind Valley Super Coach Summit, along with some of the world's best coaches and teachers, including the founder of Mind Valley, Vishen Lakhiani, as well as Ajit Nawala, Lisa Nichols, Paul McKenna, and many others. And now I realise it's my zone of genius to really help women entrepreneurs call in the income and the income that they desire and they deserve. And I've spent years understanding both the strategy and the energetics behind successful businesses. And what I'm sharing today is the culmination of everything I've learned through my own journey to financial freedom and success. And what's amazing is how this can happen fast. And I've also developed my own proprietary intuitive alignment method, which is the most transformational or powerful process, I should say, I've come across in the last decade, creating such immediate shifts. And by the way, we're in an incredible time where the developments in sci tech, transformations which used to require months, can happen instantly. And really, these can be applied to realizing true desires, creating outcomes, and shifting outdated patterns. So, this intuitive alignment method has really transformed not my business, but the lives of hundreds of clients with a desire to create impact and freedom, just like you do. So, quantum leap your income. I just want to let's talk about what it means to quantum leap. We've all heard the definition. A quantum leap is an abrupt change, a sudden increase, a dramatic advance. And I imagine we're all aware that in the quantum realm, there are limitless possibilities available. So, what if I told you that this kind of leap doesn't come from mastering the latest strategy or adding more complicated pieces to your business? Most entrepreneurs believe that growth has to be incremental. They think the path to success is about working harder or finding that next clever technique. But have you ever followed a proven strategy to the letter, only to feel like something was still a bit off, that you did everything right, but the results didn't just show up in the way you expected? I know I have many times. And that's because the missing piece wasn't strategy, it was energetic. And when you're working with energy, shifts can happen instantly, leading to profound changes. And quantum leaps happen when your energy shifts. When you experience an energetic shift, it creates a ripple effect across your entire business and life, which is why quantum leaps in income happen due to effortless upgrades in your offers, marketing, sales, and vision. And with the right focus, I've seen remarkable transformations, as I mentioned earlier, to Ivana 5 times a monthly income, Cassie's income jumping from 2 to 10K a month, and Avril hitting 7 figures. So this is just so exciting, so exciting. So who here feels a bit stuck in their current business model and is excited by the idea of limitless possibilities? Drop a me in the chat. And who here is ready to make a bold, game-changing leap in your business and unlock extraordinary growth? Drop a ready in the chat, ready to take action. So what would that mean for you? What would it mean was possible? So I'm going to dive into how to create this energetic shift very soon. But before we dive into my Quantum Leap 3-step system, I want to address briefly what might be holding you back and why some of the things you've tried in the past haven't delivered the results you've expected. Because there are countless strategies and promises out there, all claiming to systemize and scale your business. True, but they can often lead to, 3 common mistakes I'm going to mention, because they cost you time, energy, and effort. And they can also drain your resources without delivering the breakthroughs you deserve. So the first mistake I'd like to mention is overemphasis on strategy without energetic alignment. Now, what this looks like is many entrepreneurs believe that this success comes down to having the perfect strategy, and they spend countless hours researching the latest techniques. And they might feel like they're doing everything right on paper, as I mentioned before, but business just isn't going the way they'd hoped. So how many of you have ever felt like you're spinning your wheels despite doing everything right, despite following these strategies, despite doing everything to your best efforts, but something is just not working out the way? So this is quite common because we've all been conditioned to believe that success comes from external actions and strategies. The business world often um, glorifies having the bulletproof plan. And there are so many promises out there. So, of course, you can get tempted by statistics. And also, the algorithm, by its very nature, is designed to show you more of what you've looked at. You can get a bit addicted to this. And sales and marketing psychology is also very sophisticated. It makes you think you need more of something new in the way of external structure. So, the cost of making that mistake is really high. It leads to confusion. It leads to overcomplication instead of keeping things simple. It leads to overwork because whenever you're starting a new strategy, you need create more stuff and build more in the way of systems and assets. So it can also lead to frustration and even a sense of defeat, possibly even burnouts, which is really not where you want to be. And moreover, it can also cause you to doubt your abilities when you feel like you're not cut out for this, which can be incredibly disheartening. Financially, it can also mean wasted time and resources on strategies that don't yield results. And energetically, it can lead to misalignment that can further block growth. So when you shift from implementing external structure to creating internal alignment for a start, you'll know how to choose a strategy which is aligned. Now, I understand this from a human design perspective. Certain growth strategies suit different energy types. And also in my Quantum Leap Your Business Summit, we heard from nearly every single one of the 6 and 7 figure success stories that this piece was key. You need to choose a strategy that works you and suits you. And some people are best suited to being visible. Some people are best suited to creating funnels and automation, for example. So when you choose the right strategy, this leads to more effortless scaling, increased income, and a greater sense of fulfillment. And also, when you're truly aligned internally, you're clear of resistance and energetic blocks. Strategies that may have felt forced or ineffective begin to flow more smoothly and yield better results. Now, we had several quotes as well from those entrepreneurs, more or less saying that any proven strategy can work if it's in alignment. And the converse of that is any strategy can fail if it's out of alignment. So, what's the takeaway here? The takeaway is stop band-aiding external solutions until you know what's aligned, because more implementation means more work and more hustle, which is unnecessary and can fall flat. You need to align your strategy with your energy rather than forcing your energy behind a cookie cutter strategy. When you do, it leads to deeper, more sustainable growth. And I just want to share a quick story of Christelle, a weight loss coach, and she took her business to 6 figures with a hugely simple strategy that felt aligned, that she could get fully behind. That strategy was simply a webinar or a training to sales calls where she enrolled clients to a high ticket offer. There were no fancy strategy or tactics. In fact, she didn't even have a website. Now, what was even more incredible about this is that she took her business to 6 figures in 6 months. So, what did she attribute her breakthrough success, her quantum leap to? Energy alignment, taking aligned action. So, that's the first mistake I wanted to mention. So, the second mistake is not having a clear, scalable offer or business model. So, have you ever felt like you're piecing things together, but you're not 100% sure how it all fits together? Does that feel familiar? Drop a yes in the chat if that's you. And, it's surprising how people who've even got a solid foundation for their business don't really feel like they've got structure in place. And what it can show up as looking like too many products or services or constantly changing offers. And I think people make that mistake for fear of niching down or thinking that more offers mean more opportunities. But actually, the cost is confusion, because confusion to you, confusion to your potential clients. It's also inefficient, and it's a recipe for inconsistent income. And that also means no leverage for expansion, because you've got no consistency, there's then no leverage, and you then hit the income ceiling. And again, not only do you actually hit the income ceiling, but you sense feeling stuck and overworked. And this is a recipe for being tired of business and not creating the freedom that you dreamed of. So when you stop doing this, you get clearer messaging, you get more targeted marketing, and more predictable revenue. When you convert that, you get a great business foundation from which to expand. And this brings enjoyment and a sense of real possibility. And a real classic illustration of that is Sage Levine. She has now built an incredibly successful business which has grossed over 12 million. And she's gone on to be a major thought leader, TEDx speaker, author, philanthropist, you name it. She shares stages with incredible people and knows the likes of, just anyone, Sam Altman of ChatGPT, Richard Branson, I could go on. And I know her story. She started with one offer, her business, and she's built that business around a clear, scalable offer, which is a core piece of her business model. So mistake number 3 is fear of charging higher prices or raising your rates. And look, sticking to low prices sometimes is out of a heartfelt desire to make your offer accessible to all. I know this is true for many people. It can also be for fear or discomfort with charging more. So, how many of you know it makes logical sense to charge more, both in terms of the value that you offer and what this would do for your business model? Yet you have some resistance, something invisible holds you back. Drop a 1 in the chat, because this is so normal whenever we do something new or we go out of the comfort zone. And generally, why people make that mistake, it can be down to many things. It can be down to limiting beliefs about money and worthiness, conditioning about and beliefs about what your service, coach or healer or transformational expert is worth. There's conditioning about what you should charge, the going rate, rather than rate being based on value. And it can also be based on a distorted concept, the true value of the transformation you facilitate. It can also be prompted by a fear of not enough clients ready to pay at that level. And finally, it could be because of inner conflict. So, it makes logical sense business-wise, business model-wise, but it's the unconscious stuff that makes it sticky and you find resistance to doing it. So the costs of continuing to do this are undervaluing your services, attracting the wrong clients, and really creating that limited income, and ultimately feeling despondent internally and also not having that solid business foundation externally. And you don't generally get as good results with clients as they're not as motivated. They haven't got skin in the game or as much. So you create that slight vicious circle. You don't feel you're getting good results with them because they're motivated, and that has an impact. So when you stop doing this, you attract higher quality clients, increase your revenue, and you have more confidence. And actually, ironically, you really normally end up with more clients because with invested, motivated clients, your results are better. And you have more financial resources to reach more clients, to make more of an impact. For example, branching out to speak on podcasts, be more visible, maybe writing a book, or other ways of increasing your marketing and making more impact. You create expansion. So earlier we asked how to make the leap to multi 6 or 7 figures, how to get there. So instead, let's ask a better question: how to do this most powerfully. Because now we're going to dive into my 3-step system, which is really designed to help you quantum leap your income with ease without effortlessly, endlessly doing more and more in terms of marketing and sales activities. So would it be fair to say that on the whole, we can access the same information out there? We can generally find coaches, healers, transformational experts, online entrepreneurs. We kind of have access to all the latest teachings, strategies, concepts, thought leadership is all out there. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's quite easy to come across these strategies. Yet here is the key. Some people are having crazy success with these strategies because they understand energy is the foundation for everything, not just the addition. And we are all unique. And we're really shifting from an old understanding to a new understanding where fixating on strategies with just a splash of mindset thrown in really just doesn't cut it. If you want to create quantum results, you've got to understand the quantum. So right now, we're looking at how to activate your single highest source of leverage in your business, your energy, and how to use it quickly to dissolve friction and receive your next income leap. It's all about how you be energetically, how you be. Your energetic vibration or blueprint that the energetic field responds to and matches. This is your key. So let's dive into the 3-step system. We've covered the 3 common mistakes. Now we'll dive into the 3-step system. So step 1 is to break through your money ceiling. Break through your money ceiling. Now, most entrepreneurs don't realize that we all have an internal money ceiling when it comes to how much money we feel comfortable and safe earning. Now, this isn't just about your skills or your business strategies. This is energetic. It's deeply rooted in your mindset, beliefs, and your energetic state around money. So how many of you, I'm interested, have experienced this? Maybe you seem to stick at the same level of income, whatever this is for you. Maybe you don't, whatever you do, you don't feel that that's changing, or maybe you even feel like you've hit a plateau. Let me know if that's you. Because a perfect example of this was when a client came to me and just said, Clodagh, I really want to expand my business. I want to make a lot more money, but I just feel like I'm stuck and I don't really know what it is that's stopping me. And she'd previously had a corporate career in publishing, and she'd created a solid foundation for her own business. But what we discovered was that she was stuck around the same income levels she'd earned before. So this is a classic illustration of an internal money ceiling. She was comfortable with what she earned before because it was familiar, and her mindset and her mind and her unconscious, her body, were on the same page that this was healthy and above all safe. But breaking through that level meant clearing some deep-seated beliefs around what having more money would mean, and those beliefs were really in conflict with what she wanted to create. So we needed to challenge those beliefs, reframe and rewire them in order to remove this hidden inner conflict. So to reach your next income level, you might, if you are plateauing, you need to break through this. Even if you want to quantum leap, you'll think this is a great thing to do to raise your financial set point, to raise it and really expand your capacity to receive and hold more. So in this step, we focus on 3 key areas. First of all, we upgrade your net worth. And this just isn't about your actual net worth, but your energetic net worth, raising how you perceive your value, both consciously and unconsciously, and what you believe you're worth in the marketplace. Then we raise your internal financial set point. As I mentioned, we have that subconscious limit on what we think we earn or what it feels safe to learn. And this is really about identifying and raising that limit. And finally, we expand your capacity to receive and hold more. This isn't just about making more money, it's about feeling safe and comfortable with receiving it, holding it, managing it without self-sabotage. And why is this so crucial? Well, when you elevate this, you transform not just your relationship with money, but your ability to attract and retain it. You set yourself up to a whole new level of income potential. You increase your capacity to receive and hold wealth, and you feel aligned and confident. And just go back to increase your capacity to receive and hold wealth. You know, we've heard about lottery winners not being able to hold wealth due to their internal set point, energetic set point. So it's about sustaining that level and continuing to grow. And as I mentioned, feeling aligned and confident. This is super important because this is reflected in every aspect in your business, from how you price your services to how you show up. And you'll find that when you're more confident, you're more magnetic to your ideal clients, all of which drives more sales and income. So I just want to share a quick story to illustrate this. One of my clients, Sarah, was a brilliant coach. Just seeing if I had a. Yes, Sarah was a brilliant coach. She'd been stuck at the same income level for over a year. And despite all our hard work and her amazing skills, she couldn't break through to the next level income brackets. But when we started working together, it became clear that she had that internal financial set point, and it really was much lower than she was capable of earning. She'd been taught, growing up, wanting too much money was greedy, and it wasn't safe to be visible or successful beyond a certain point. And these beliefs really were ingrained in her subconscious, causing her to self-sabotage whenever she got close to her income ceiling. So we were able to break through these beliefs and expand her capacity to receive and hold more wealth, which helped her feel safe raising her rates and expanded her vision of what was possible for her business. And within months, she'd doubled her monthly income, raised her rates confidently, and become much more visible, and really started attracting high ticket clients who valued her expertise. So, this is the power of breaking through your money ceiling. Imagine what could happen for you if you broke through your internal money ceiling and stepped into the full value of what you're truly worth, the full value of the life changing, world shaping transformations you facilitate. So, when you master this step, everything else in your business begins to flow because you open yourself up to quantum leaps. So, that's the first step of my 3-step system. The second step is to clear your hidden blocks and resistance. Now, it's absolutely essential for your growth and transformation because many of us unknowingly carry hidden blocks and resistance that can prevent our growth and our success. And these, very often are patterns that were formed in early life or even inherited generationally. And there's a whole area as well of unconscious money contracts, contracts with family and those we know that we're not consciously aware of, that can literally block your success. And I've dived into this area because of my passion to help people work through hidden blocks. All these hidden energetic blocks can create very real internal conflict. And whilst consciously you might have a desire, if unconsciously you have a different agenda, you're going to find it really hard to succeed because we all know just how powerful the subconscious is. So in this step, first of all, we find the blocks, we bring those to light, some spots which might be holding you back so that they can no longer control your actions and your results. Then we work on releasing these ingrained beliefs, behaviors, and unconscious belief agreements. And these are subtle, often unnoticed patterns that slow things down. And finally, we align your conscious, your unconscious, and your superconscious awareness. This is really about integrating all levels of your being. Your conscious mind, which you're very aware of, your subconscious, and your higher self or superconscious awareness. And this is really more powerful than you can imagine because this eliminates internal conflict and the prospect of self-sabotage, because the superconscious part of you is really the seat of your inner knowing, the energetic, expansive part of you. It's the seat of your inner knowing, your intuition, and your creative genius. And this is really the part of you that calls you to more, where the desire for your expansion in your life comes from. So often, a lack of alignment in the way that I talk about it comes when these desires, these expansive desires, are met with either conscious resistance, maybe conscious fears, or your own inner critic, or unconscious resistance in all its forms. So, as I say, creating alignment on all levels of these consciousness levels is powerful beyond measure. So that also helps us, as I say, clear hidden resistance and blocks and create alignment. Because when you do this, you free yourself up to grow much faster. You accelerate your growth. Really, the shifts can happen so instantly. When using my intuitive alignment method to rapidly clear blocks, many of my clients report an immediate shift. It means you can also create consistent and predictable income because by releasing these ingrained beliefs and unconscious agreements, you align your energy with abundance rather than scarcity. And this allows you to create consistent, predictable income because you're no longer operating from limited space. It also allows you to experience much greater ease and flow without the inner conflict and self-sabotage that the hidden blocks create. You operate without resistance. And decisions become clearer, opportunities become more readily, and you really become more confident in taking bold actions that align with your goals. So your business starts to feel like a natural extension of who you are rather than a constant uphill struggle. So I'd just like to share in this step, clearing your hidden blocks and resistance, I'd like to tell you about one of my clients, Ivana, who'd been in business for a few years, but she had a vision of how she wanted to dramatically up level it. And her mission was really beautiful. She wanted to let art work its magic. She wanted it to help. She wanted it to touch many more lives. And she was also a single mum of two, was very aware of the kind of lifestyle she wanted to be living, as well as the education and opportunities she wanted to be able to give her kids. So she had a dream but was frustrated because something was stopping her. And when she came to me, she confessed that she felt like an imposter in the art dealing world when she knew that so many people who were extremely knowledgeable were working in there. And, that's when we started working together. We were really able to recognize her real blocks. She thought it was imposter syndrome, but when we dug in, she actually had a fear of success because she believed that this would put off a new partner. She'd obviously had some illustrations of power women who were really powerful but lonely. And, this was a surprise to both of us, but it was a potent discovery as it really had the potential to cause her issues long term, both in her professional and personal life. And we also discovered she had a core belief of not being perfect, not having things perfectly lined up. And that actually was causing her to get stuck in a self-sabotage pattern. It was this unconscious perfectionist agenda which was stopping her from just taking the plunge and just being open to learning as she shifted into a new phase and a new dimension of her business. So once we went through that, within a few short months, she'd actually branched out into this new area of business and made some sales, and one commission alone was multiple times what she was earning before. So not only was the intuitive calling she felt to expand her business right on the money, but what a powerful and life-changing transformation. And I also want to just share a quick story about Teresa, one of my clients as well. She came to me because seemingly she had these kind of illogical feelings, she thought, of anxiety. And they were really just stopping her taking action that she knew she needed to. And she was frustrated and frankly a little bit baffled. But in just one session, we were able to trace the root cause of this anxiety. And we discovered that it actually stemmed from something which had been passed down through her mother's line from 2 generations before. It wasn't even from her direct life experience. So it was no wonder she wasn't aware of why she felt anxious and blocked. So that's Teresa. So that's what happens when you clear hidden blocks and resistance. So imagine the possibilities if you were no longer held back by unconscious beliefs or self-sabotaging behaviors. What if your entire being, your mind, body, and spirit was fully aligned with your goals? How much faster could you grow in your business if you were operating from that place of ease and flow with a sense of magical alignment, free from struggle and conflict? This is really how you set yourself up for exponential growth. You'll see immediate shifts in your confidence, your energy, and your results. So that is step 2. And I'm just going to move on to step three. Step three is embodying and integrating these shifts. Finally, it's really important to integrate these shifts, ensuring you feel safe in your nervous system. Because if on one level your body doesn't feel safe, it can trigger all sorts of emotions, sometimes fear, sometimes emotions such as fear or guilt or shame, even, but they're strong emotions which don't feel good. And in fact, they feel like a warning. That's exactly how it's related to the nervous system. It is a warning. This can really get in the way of you raising your prices, becoming more visible, and stepping into the bold and embodied leader of your business. So, this is really allowing your mind and body to feel really safe going forward. And this is often a piece where others leave off in this energetic work. Because when your mind and body feel safe to be visible, when all of that feels safe, your growing your business becomes so much more easy. And then you can expand your vision and make decisions with confidence. So, in this area, very briefly, we focus on three areas. First of all, we create safety in your nervous system. They said, we don't want your nervous system to feel threatened by new levels of success. So we work on recalibrating this to feel safe and secure. And really, this is all about processing emotions that need to be processed. And secondly, we recondition your body to a new being and identity. This is training your body to feel familiar and comfortable with your new expanded state. You're not just thinking about success, visualizing it, dreaming of it, you're embodying it at cellular level. And really, this is about mastering the wealth energetics and embodying your 6 or 7 figure CEO energy. You're stepping into the energetic frequency of your next level self, if you like. So you align your actions and presence with that energy daily so that it becomes habitual. You take action and make decisions from this energy. And really, this is really important as well because it means that you can sustain higher levels of success. You're not having fleeting success or a one time income boost. You're creating a sustainable path and a sustainable path to ongoing growth and prosperity. You're training your nervous system to feel safe at this new level, which means you can build, maintain, and build upon that success without triggering unwanted emotions. And that means you can expand your vision and your purpose and make aligned decisions with confidence. This alignment leads to overall, business expansion as every action you take is in harmony with your highest vision. So I'm going to share an inspiring story now with a client named Lisa. Lisa was an successful business owner, actually already making 6 figures, and she wanted to scale to multiple 6 figures, but she felt stuck. And when we started working together, it became clear that she was still operating from that kind of mindset and energy of her current self. She was making decisions from a place of her existing reality rather than from her vision. And more importantly, her nervous system wasn't calibrated to feel safe with this new level. And she found herself doubting her decisions and hesitating to make bold moves. And strong emotions were cropping up, a lot of anxiety, which was surprising her. And she was feeling them viscerally in her body. So, really, we focused on helping her create safety in her system so she felt secure at this higher income level. And with somatic practices, we processed the emotions she was feeling so they can be acknowledged, processed, ultimately released. And we worked on reconditioning her body to feel comfortable with her new identity as a multiple 6 or 7 figure CEO. And finally, she was able to align her actions with this. And the transformation was remarkable. Again, within a few months, I think it was, she was making multiple 6 figures. She just had to expand her team to support her growing business. And she felt more aligned and confident than ever. And really, her business is now at a level she once thought was out of reach, or as she says she could only dream of. Amazing. So that's the power of really embodying your next level self. So imagine what your business could look like if you fully stepped into the mindset, energy, and identity of the person who already has everything you desire. How would your decisions change? How much more confident and aligned would you feel? How much faster could you achieve your goals? How many opportunities and synchronicities would you attract? this is really where you're stepping into a reality where your business grows much more effortlessly and you experience much more fulfillment. And this, my friends, is the key to achieving not just success, but sustainable, expansive growth. So that covers the 3 steps of this system: break through your money ceiling, clear your hidden blocks, and embody and integrate the shifts. So then you have a powerful foundation for making quantum leaps in your business. I'd love to know if of these 3, if there's one that resonates with you most. Let me know if any of those resonate with you the most. So just to review the steps, the first was to break through your money ceiling. This focuses on breaking through your internal financial set point, allowing you to handle greater financial abundance. And the second is to clear hidden blocks and resistance. And this really is about aligning, creating the alignment, clearing out anything that's holding you back, and creating alignment so everything happens with ease and flow. And really, we're often unaware of these blocks, and perhaps, sometimes people have tried more traditional methods of subconscious reprogramming, which often relies on repetition and therefore takes time. And that's the power of the intuitive alignment method, in which blocks are identified and released rapidly. Mastering this step, you eliminate all that eternal resistance and create a flow that supports rapid growth. And the third step is embodying your next level self. And integrating these shifts. And this step really focuses on recalibrating your nervous system and embodying your next level identity. And, most people don't understand the importance of this or how to recalibrate the nervous system because it's not really widely available. And the key benefits of that are really allowing you to sustain levels of success, training your nervous system to feel secure with greater wealth and avoid regressing to old patterns. So this leads to expanding your vision and making really aligned decisions. So this is so powerful. And I'm, just enjoying feeling that alignment in everything that I'm doing this year, and really have been enjoying creating that alignment for the clients I've shared with you. So that was the 3 steps I wanted to cover today. When you break through your financial set point, you dissolve your blocks and create alignment, and you recalibrate your nervous system and embody your next level energy, magic happens. You create an energetic shift which affects all aspects of your business, so you achieve quantum leaps in income and success faster than you thought was possible, like effortlessly birthing high-ticket offers, attracting premium clients, in innovating your business procedures, increasing your income whilst reducing time on marketing and sales calls, and expanding your vision and leaping to 7 figures, all the kinds of results that happen. And really doing business your way, which is super important with that vital sense of ease, alignment, and flow. So you now have a choice to try and figure out things out on your own. Or if you want to take something away from today, it's this 3-step system, the number 1 fastest system with scientifically backed processes to achieve your next big income leap without having to implement more strategy and add lots more to your plate, doing the inner work. And if you know that you're ready to make those changes, if you know that making and doing this energetic work is the way that you want to go, I'd love to tell you a little bit about my program, Elevated Wealth, which a lot of these clients have obviously experienced the benefits of. And this is a program that's been designed so you can collapse time for rapid growth and achieve those income leaps in months and not years. So Elevated Wealth is for you if you're an entrepreneur who's created a solid foundation for your business, but maybe you've reached an income plateau, or perhaps you're implementing your next growth strategy, whether that's raising your prices, creating a high-ticket offer, or perhaps leading a group program, or perhaps your next edge of expansion is marketing and being much more visible. but you're feeling some resistance to it. And you'll be a perfect fit if you've tried talking yourself into implementing that strategy and thought you were all in, but then maybe as soon as you've sat back and come back to taking action, you feel like you're back where you started. And this is also perfect for you if you've done the mindset work, and you may well, as I said, have even done some subconscious work, but none of it's been sustainable or created the results you want. If you're tired of trying to muscle your way through your resistance and you're looking to build your business in a way that feels aligned and expansive, because let me whisper to your heart, the most expansive way to collapse time when reaching your next level is energetic work. Because as we've gone over, quantum leaps happen. Your mind, body, and energy are aligned and on board with the idea that not only are you ready, but it's safe to make more money, be visible, lead the team, take on new responsibilities and opportunities. And when they are aligned, this creates a ripple effect across your entire business and your life, resulting in effortless upgrades in your offers, marketing, sales, and vision. And this is exactly what we do inside Elevated Wealth. As I mentioned, clients just like you have seen remarkable results, doubling, tripling, even 5 times in their income, whilst creating a business that feels aligned and fulfilling. Ivana 5 times her monthly income after breaking her unconscious fear of success. Iveta, sorry. Cassie, whose income jumped when she broke through her visibility blocks and was able to confidently start enrolling clients in a year-long high-ticket offer. Or Avril, who hit 7 figures by fully aligning with the bigger vision for her business. So I'm going to spend 5 minutes, 3 minutes, just telling you a little bit. This program is a deep dive. It's a one-to-one experience where we use scientifically proven techniques to expand your capacity to receive more money and clear unconscious limitations that are preventing you from showing up as a bold, authentic leader that easily and confidently takes her business to the next level. Inside Elevated Wealth, we concentrate on 3 main outcomes. Firstly, we break on breaking through your income ceiling so you can expand your capacity to receive and manage greater wealth, really setting the stage for exponential growth. Next, we work on clearing those hidden blocks and resistance by releasing deep-seated beliefs and unconscious barriers that may have been holding you back, so you can experience more ease and flow as you increase your prices and your marketing and sales become more aligned and effortless. And we use my intuitive alignment method to swiftly release these barriers so that you can reach your next level more easily and faster. And finally, we work on really embodying and integrating these shifts, ensuring you feel safe in your nervous system, allowing your mind and body to feel safe going forward, to have the big money, to become more visible, to grow your business with much more and expand your vision and make decisions with ease and confidence. So you're going to be a great fit for this program and see a big expansion in your personal power and your business outcomes if you're clear what your business is all about, you're creating those results, or you have a strategy in place, or you're ready to implement your next level strategy. You know that energy work is the key to unlocking success, and you're focused now on clearing this resistance and really activating yourself to create vital internal alignment so you can execute on your strategy and make more money. And you also know that a key piece of this is allowing your body to feel safe holding this. And you're excited to use somatic practices to expand your tolerance for more and more success. So if you're listening to this and you're feeling a call to do this powerful, life-changing work and you're ready to elevate your wealth, I've freed up some time in the next 48 hours, the next 2 days, for a breakthrough call. And in this call, we will have a no pressure conversation about what your business vision is, what internal barriers you think are preventing you from stepping into that vision. And, whatever your challenge is, likely seen it and we'll have a way to overcome it. We'll cover those 3 pieces: the vision of where you want to go, where you are now, and what you think will uncover what's in your way, so that we can create a plan on the call there and then to help you move forward. You'll leave that with clarity of your next steps and what you need to do to move forward and create your income breakthrough. And if it seems like the right fit, I'll let you know how the work inside Elevated Wealth can support you and really accelerate the process of generating the next level of your business that you're being called to. I'd really love for you to create breakthrough results in your business and skyrocket your abundance and wealth. So I'm just going to pop that link in the chat now. I'm going to send it to everyone. That link in the chat. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/cm-breakthrough-call, because it's really time for you to make the quantum leaps you desire. The world needs your gifts. I believe that passionately, and you deserve to thrive while sharing them. So as I say, I've opened some spot times up in the next couple of days. You click that link, you'll see my available slots only for the next couple of days. Unless you've got a time zone conflict, then those are the slots that are available. If there's nothing in your time zone, then feel free to DM me. But it is really for the next couple of days only. So these slots will fill up. And I just wanted to add, as promised, whilst you're booking your call, your breakthrough call, I have an opportunity for those of you who are still here live about the bonuses. So now you have a clear idea of what the Elevated Wealth program can do for you. I want to make this opportunity even more irresistible. So for everyone who decides to enroll in Elevated Wealth, I'm offering not one, but both of those bonuses I mentioned. We've got the high ticket messaging masterclass and the 6-7 figure strategy game plan. So those are all really, really juicy bonuses, which will be included with many more in Elevated Wealth. Those are extremely juicy alone. And that's not all. I'm also excited to offer a special fast action bonuses for the first 5 people who enroll in Elevated Wealth. So you're the first to hear it now, the first people to hear about it in this masterclass. I'm gifting you $1,000 voucher, $1,000, a whole $1,000 for the first 5 only people towards the Elevated Wealth program. And this is my way of really supporting those of you who are truly committed to stepping into your next level of income and impact. So you've got the link to that breakthrough call now. Imagine walking away the proven way of creating quantum leaps, of activating your energy and really creating that amazing alignment, plus these special bonuses to accelerate your success and that amazing offer of the voucher for the first 5 people who get involved. So if you're really feeling ready to create these breakthroughs, this is your moment. Let's do this together. Let's unlock your potential and take your business to the heights that you know inside that you're capable of. So I can't wait to see you. Hop on those calls. I can't wait to discuss your business visions with you. And I can't wait to support you to see the success and create those quantum leaps. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've got any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. It's been an absolute honor to spend time with you today. Thank you so much for everyone who got involved in the chat. Thank you for your comments. You're more than welcome. And it's been an absolute honor to spend the time with you today. I'm wishing you a great rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Here's to your abundant success. I'm going to stop the share just to say it's been lovely and an honor to share this time with you. Wishing you a great rest of your day wherever you are. And I really hope to see you soon. Bye for now.